Okay, I'm back. I had a bad connection, so we'll see how long this lasts. So this is the brush aisle, and I am here to tell you, if you're starting out painting, that if you come to an art supply store, you don't have to be overwhelmed by all the brush selection. I have 3 brushes. I buy the Blick Scholastic. This Studio and Academic is probably also really nice, but these are the brushes that I've been using for years, and I like having a larger wash brush, so I get a number 16. This isn't a bad one to have too, to get your underpaintings painted a little faster. This is a giant number 20. So there's 3 brushes. There's this one. This is the number 16 bright. I also get a number 10 bright, which looks like it's out, but it's about, yeah, this is a number 8, so it's a little bit bigger, than that, so that one's a little tiny. I usually get an 8. That one's too big. And then I also get a number 6 round, so this is the number 6 round. And those 3 brushes are what I have painted over 400 paintings with. And you really don't need anything more than that to get started. So I really want to encourage people to keep it simple in the beginning. And you don't need to spend a ton of money on supplies. A set of these brushes, if you purchase them from here, I don't know, they're probably around $15. I sell them for $15 too, just for convenience sake. But you can always order them from Blick online also. And they're just so versatile, and they're easy to clean. They hold up well to lots of washing. Then the other thing I'd recommend if you're going to get started off painting is one of these little guys. Whoops. So this is called the Masters Brush Cleaner, and you just need a tiny container like this. This is like $6. Look at this little cute one for $3. This is very compact and ready to take with you if you would like to paint on the go. I might need to get this actually, it's so cute. The other one is this one actually. Maybe I'll get this one. This is a great size. This will last you for years, and it'll keep your brushes nice and clean and new. And you can also leave it on your brush and let it dry on a clean brush, and it'll help to reshape it if it gets a little out of shape. So I'm going to take this one. But if you're getting started off, easy brush selection is just something that is this is the one that, like I said, the Wonder White. The Taklon is a great brush to start off with and to use for years. I still use these brushes all the time. Now, besides those 3, like I said, if you wanted to get an additional brush, I would recommend a very large wash brush like this, and maybe 1 or 2 tiny detail brushes. A liner like this would really be helpful for tiny, like our morning minis. We do a little liner. So at the most 5 brushes, number 5 fingers, and you'll be set. Okay, so now let's go over to the paint aisle. And here's the Blick paint. Now this is the Blick paint that I've been using in the classes for years. It's also a great economical fluid paint. Fluid meaning it squirts and it pours out of the bottle, versus a tube, which is very thick. So I use about 8 colors from this category, and I buy mine in the giant jugs, of course, because I teach classes. But this, for personal use, this is a great size that will also, again, last you for years, many paintings, especially if you paint on smaller canvases. And they're a fantastic student paint. Like I mentioned in my other video, there's 3 colors that I usually don't get in the fluid. I get a tube for the ultramarine. I get a tube for the dioxazine purple, which is not here, and I get the tube in the raw sienna because I think that these aren't as concentrated as I like them to be. Okay, so let's see canvases. Now, canvases, of course, you can get them anywhere. Michael's, I get mine at Michael's actually, or I get them on Amazon. But I just want to give you a little quick, this is for beginning, if you're a brand new beginner. So there's canvas boards, which are thin. And then there's wrapped canvases, which are like this. Oh no, these are all boards actually. This is boards too. So these are all canvas boards. And these are a wonderful canvas to get because they're inexpensive and they frame well. If you like to frame and you want to just find frames anywhere, these little thin guys can go into any frame. So that's the plus to getting a canvas board, is if they're easier to frame. A regular canvas like this, which is what we use, that is gallery wrapped. Gallery wrapped means it goes around a wooden frame and there's no staples on the sides. So those are going to be a little more expensive, but they're worth it because you get this nice finished edge. Now these are a little harder to frame. You just need to have a frame that's deep to hold that canvas. And then if you really want to get fancy and you know that you want to paint something, I love these thicker canvases when I do not want to frame something. So I get a lot of these for my personal use or for commissioned work because I can paint the edges black and you don't need to frame these big thick ones. You just hang them right on the wall. So when I do a large painting like this size, which is 4 feet by 5 feet, when I do a giant canvas, I will get the thick ones, which is 1.5 inches. And then I just paint the sides and I don't have to frame them. So there's a little explanation of canvases. We've got extra thick. We've got our medium, like 3/4 inch. It's called the profile. And then we also have the canvas boards, which are super thin, but also nice and affordable. Okay, well, I'm going to start my shopping spree now. I'm going to keep it to a minimum, but I will share with you maybe another video what I decide to buy, whether it be for Art Rave or other painting projects. I like to give little explanations of art supplies because it can be very overwhelming coming to an art supply store, whether it's Michael's or Blick, and not knowing what to buy. All right, well, post any questions in the comments. I'm also going to have a live Q&A on Thursday morning, and I am going to be answering all kinds of art questions. So if you have any questions about supplies, about painting, anything, or about the membership, please join me live and participate in our conversation on Thursday. All right, thanks everyone. Have a great day. Bye Jody, bye Cheryl.